I am here in Utah, the 4th of July. I'm going to be taking the Master on a beautiful mountain ride. That's Mount Timpanogos. Going to be going up Alpine Canyon, all up in the mountains, and then down Provo Canyon, back to here. Alright, we've got the S22 and the Master here. I'm at 132 volts and the Master is at 125. We're gonna try to compare our voltage as best as we can as we ride along today and see how the wheels do. We are entering the canyon and it is very windy. Alright, we've gone 11.5 miles. I am at 120, let's say 128 volts as it goes up. And what are you at? We're both down one LED bar on our battery indicators.
119.7.
119.7 volts. This place is just so beautiful. I love riding up here. Starting to gain some elevation now. You can see the backside of Mount Timpanogos. Nice, got to see a deer in the middle of the road. It's always nice to see some wildlife on rides. You know you're riding in a good spot if you see some wildlife. The lights just turned on the S18 and those are pretty bright. Or sorry, the S22 lights. So we're just about to hit the peak. We're at 7,500 feet. Going up a 9% grade, 10% grade. Wheels are doing great. Alright, we are at the top. We're at the peak. Current elevation is 8,025 feet. The Master, once we're done resting, we'll probably bump up to 122. And what is the S22 at?
112.
112. Alright, here's the two wheels. Red versus blue. these lights a lot better than the Master's puny tiny little dot. Got nice impact protection right here versus nothing on the Master. Luckily, Clark pads have come up with a somewhat decent solution. Don't know how it would survive in a test. At least it'll hit this first before it hits this, but you can see the battery packs are both pretty much the same. This one's plastic, this one's metal. Super nice. This one comes with some fairly decent pads. This one doesn't. You have to put on aftermarket. I like the tail light of the S20 a lot better than this. It's actually visible, whereas this one you can't really see anything. Kickstand on that guy is big and has a nice fender that goes all the way down. The Master, you get a cheap little kickstand, and I actually 3D printed this one, and then you get a fender that you break as soon as you take it out of the box and end up having to 3D print your own. And you have to replace the suspension linkage, all that stuff, whereas the S20 is just ready to go right out of the box. Alright, had a nice little break. We are officially headed down the mountain. So we'll see what our voltage is as we get down. While moving downhill, I'm at 122. Oh, it is just so beautiful. So beautiful up here. Green. Anyone is near northern Utah, Salt Lake, Utah County, you guys gotta do the Alpine loop in spring, summer, or fall. It is just so gorgeous. I love this ride so much. I believe this is Sundance. Ooh. Backside of Mount Timpanogos right there. Lots of snow. Nice and low in these corners. Whee. Ooh. Oh, I love it here. one of my favorite parts of the ride. It might make other people a little nervous, but there's a generous shoulder. Lots of cyclists bike this all the time. I really like this tunnel. Made it to Vivian Park. I'm surprised that the train is actually gone. Usually there's a train there. Now it's just going to be a nice, easy cruise along the Provo River. Absolutely beautiful trail. Provo River Trail is an amazing trail. I've longboarded down this trail, biked, walked, ridden an EC. It's just such a fun trail. I love it here. Such a beautiful day. Made it to Bridal Veil Falls. Gorgeous. Alright, so we are out of the canyon. The Master is at 120.4. The S22 is at
110.
110.
0.
And we've gone 35.5 miles. We've got 6 left. I just love the fact that I went all the way around that huge mountain and back out on one wheel. An electric unicycle. No charging. I was able to go 25 miles an hour the whole time. I've got more than half my battery left. And it's a 40-mile ride. You just can't beat these. Alright, just finished at 41.5 miles. Took us a little over 2 hours, almost 2.5. Averaged 17 miles an hour. Alright, so my final voltage is 118.5.
108.
108 volts?
108 volts.
I'm at 118. Had some fun heading down the mountain. Topped out at 42 miles an hour.